Hey guys, I don't know how y'all got on here so quick. I didn't mean to put it up there so early. How are you? Oh, hi Morgan. Thank you, my love. Wonderful, beautiful soul. Um, so I turned off my air. It's gonna take a second though to actually turn off. I'm not. I'm not sure that this is technically going to be the channeling for the reading today. Maybe it will, but very much. Hi, good morning, Sammy. Um, about remembering what the holiday is, okay? Respecting other religions. Whenever, right? I mean, now I love this how cultural our workplaces are getting. And it's just so important to remember that some don't celebrate Christmas. And also to be kind and thoughtful of those who do, right? Let's remember our finances, okay? It's not all about what we're buying people, okay? You've worked hard for your money. Be stable with it. Of course, we want to give. We want to be kind and give, but let's remember what the holiday season is really about. They're reminding me of something I heard a while ago. That's beautiful. Buddha wasn't a Buddhist. Jesus wasn't a Christian. Muhammad wasn't a Muslim. But they all came here and taught love. They taught the same thing. For us to love one another. Let's remember that this holiday season, what it's really about. Okay. What I think is interesting is I shuffled all these decks and then I split this one into three. I got the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, with the Nine of Pentacles right under it, Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Who usually, and you guys, let's just be honest here. Who usually takes the brunt the holiday season, right? Mom? Lots of moms out there get a little bit overwhelmed because it's not like she doesn't already do so much, right? The Queen of Pentacles is often a woman who runs her household, who has children. She's a wonderful mother. She's the person who all the barbecues are at her house, right? She's always throwing the turkey dinners and the Christmas holiday parties. And working and doing all of that fun stuff, getting the kids to their after school activities. And I'm not saying dads don't help, please don't get me wrong. I'm just saying a lot of times moms end up feeling like this by the end of the holiday season, right? Now we see she's not taking care of herself, right? Her foundation has been cracked because she's given too much of herself. And that's going to be at the expense of her whole family. What she doesn't realize is it's truly her fault, right? No one's holding a gun to your head this holiday season. Your family wants you healthy and happy. Maybe I'm hearing from someone's spirit guide out there. Maybe instead of and they're saying especially for many of you who have this has been a hectic year, right? This has been a hectic cycle. Some of us may have a tendency to overcompensate in gifts because we haven't had as much time to spend with certain people. For certain people who have been stepping back from their normal group of friends, and haven't had as much time to spend with them may overcompensate. Like me, I've stepped back from a lot of my friends because I was focusing on me, right? Let's not overcompensate, okay? Have an honest conversation with people. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, and I think that people highly respect it. And in fact, that conversation may just be exactly what you needed to get back on track with that person, right? This is a good time to maybe sit, instead of spend, you know how you go to the store or the mall and you just start checking people off your list as you find the perfect thing for them. Maybe this year sit at home and make a plan. Maybe this year sit at home and brainstorm about something you could make for that person or something that would be truly meaningful rather than truly expensive, right? So that's just for a couple of the messages coming in. Okay, we're getting close to that nitty gritty buying time. And I know many of us have already bought a lot of presents for people. But this year I won't be doing that. This year I want to spend my holiday a bit more solitary with a little bit of reflection on this year. It's been a very intense year for me, as for many of us in our soul tribe. And I really want to walk into this 2020 a bit more stable than I've felt in the past few years. And I want the same for you guys as well. This has been a year of soul retrieval, right? Soul retrieval. So if you guys are new to my channel, this is Eternal Transformations Tarot. Welcome. I'm Val. I'm a channeler. And I try to get on here at least a few times a week, and just give you some channeled messages for the energies working for our soul tribe right now. Thank you, Lunar Ascension. Yes, you guys, please like and subscribe. It's like tipping. Okay. Now that card popped out a lot today. This is going to be the overall for our reading today. This popped out multiple times in the pre-shuffle. Stay true and be in your power. Osiris and Isis, Lord and Lady of Divine Authority. Stay true and be in your power. I feel like some of that's going to have to do with the Christmas season as well. What a lovely card. Isn't that pretty? It's easy to get caught up in that shuffle. And let's remember also that the holidays are a time that a lot of people suffer from depression. Not everybody loves Christmas, and not everybody loves the holidays in general. For some people, it's the hardest time of all. So keep your eye out, okay? There's no excuse anymore for us to not be aware of what's going on. We have enough education out there that's told us, trust your intuition. When you think that somebody is hurting, trust your intuition and reach out, okay? We truly don't have any more excuses to keep on acting like we're shocked with people who are getting depressed over the holidays and I never knew it was coming and that kind of thing. We've been highly educated on depression, okay? My mom just had to go get her antidepressant changed. And I made an appointment yesterday to go see someone about some mild depression I've been having. And that happens, right? We have ups and downs, and sometimes they're a little tougher than we feel that they should be, right? We want to keep working at things and trucking along. If you need medication for a temporary basis, be proud to say that you know that. Be proud that you've grown so much that you recognize your triggers and you recognize what's going on with you, and that you know when to ask for help, right? Awesome. Okay. Let's see. 2211 for awesome, you guys. Awesome. Oh, and the numerology, as I pull this out, the numerology overall was 46, domestic harmony. Okay. Again, I'm really like hearing, step into this holiday with a more enlightened attitude. This is a time when people help each other out in line at the grocery store. People are kinder. People are fast. They're quicker to smile and say thank you, right? Even though it's rushy and busy, there is a higher level of energy of love, right? And many of us can feel it every year at Christmas. Maybe spend a day, an afternoon going out and doing things that don't involve shopping. Truly get into the holiday spirit. I watched this woman. I can't remember who it was. She runs like a Facebook page or something. And she was in the holiday spirit. This is a couple days ago. And she went and paid for someone. She looked at the woman behind her, and the woman was getting like ginger ale. And she said, is that all you're getting? She's like, because I can afford that. I can't afford, but I can afford to get some ginger ale. And the woman's like, yeah, why? And she goes, well, I'd like to buy it. And, she said it was a beautiful moment. Just that woman ended up paying for the next person. And sometimes it's a beautiful chain reaction. And you really don't know how far it will go. Even if someone can't afford to do it for the next person, they may afford to do it the next day or the next time they get paid. You just don't know how far that chain reaction can truly go. Or even if they're just kinder to the next person they speak, that is truly spreading love that comes out in ripples, right? Well, this woman did this. It's really funny. I laughed my butt off. And she said, I'm feeling this holiday energy, this holiday spirit, and I forgot. And every year I'm always like, oh, there's that rush of joy and giving and generosity. And that's where it is, right? You feel it in your heart. And she goes out to her car. She's at the gas station. She goes out to her car and she sees someone like washing her windows off with a squeegee, and she's like, oh my gosh, talk about immediate karma. This is amazing. So she goes right up and she's like, oh, I'm just feeling the holiday spirit in you are too. Thank you so much. And she's like almost crying. She's just like, this is so beautiful. And she starts to walk past him. He's kind of looking at her like she's nuts. And she realizes that's his car. And she's parked behind him. But they have very similar cars. And I mean, could you imagine this crazy lady just walking up, Happy Merry Christmas? And it's not even Christmas. And I don't know. It's just totally something that would happen to me. And I laughed my butt off. Talk about, she's like, well, here's my embarrassing moment for the day. But it did remind me that we all need to be focusing in on really taking an opportunity to use this energy. Okay. So many of you have asked me how to step into this higher vibration, right? Now is a great time to start practicing because you can't miss it. It's all around you. There is the channeled song. I just heard it. How many of you out there have seen Love Actually? Great movie. Makes me laugh. And a lot about what I'm talking about, with all the stuff going on in the world right now, we need love. No matter where you're at in the world, we need love. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. Christmas is all around us. Come on and let it grow. That's pretty much all I know about it. But that's a funny song. The guy that sings it is hilarious. I can't remember that actor's name. If somebody remembers, call it out. He is so funny. My cup overfloweth. Coming together with family in a joyful, beautiful way. Again, if you need to have conversations with people about gifts this year, do it. Nobody cares about the presents they're getting from you. They want to see you. And I know many of us, we feel like, oh, but finding that perfect gift, that's how I tell them I love them. And that's great. Make them a perfect gift. For some of you, okay? And especially with teaching our children going forward about what Christmas is really about. Stepping into the love this year. We're coming, and then look at the top of this deck even. It's beautiful. King of Pentacles. All right, Spirit, we're seeing here. They're saying they want to pull, oh, look. Compassion. And that's Jesus Christ right there. Compassion. That's what he came here to teach, right? That's beautiful. Purple. Domestic harmony and compassion. Can we get one more, Spirit? Pride, right? Pride will keep us wanting to buy that perfect gift. Pride will put us in a not pretty spot sometimes, right? Wow. Okay, Spirit. Okay, we got 6 of Cups here. Anything else on domestic harmony, Spirit? Anything else on domestic harmony? What are you wanting the soul tribe to know here? Beautiful. I mean, again, looking at all these gifts, right? Not all of them are even good. Give me a second here. Okay, I'm hearing for some of you, be careful with seeing a lot of family this holiday season. Be careful for aggressive or defensive tendencies, okay? Especially aggressive, okay? Let's step into this holiday with love. Step into this holiday with love, and I'm feeling like you're gonna have some of you could if you can tamper down some of this aggressive or defensive, and we all, every single one of us, has a tendency to get defensive or aggressive or both with family members, you know, when we haven't seen them in a while, especially if we have some pride there that we haven't wanted to really deal with, right? Especially parents, you know, and that's normal. Like, you know, they bring out the childish side of you, or vice versa. But this is a time for healing. And they're saying if you truly want to heal this relationship, there is a lot to be saved there. Step into their shoes, I'm hearing. Step into their shoes. Spirit, can you talk any more on pride? Really pull that buzz. Some of you may be having some healing with your father. Okay. This is King of Cups, often denoting the father figure of the deck. Some of you may be having some healing moments with your father, especially where there may be some pride involved. Step into that. Remember, we're wanting to truly walk into this 2020 renewed, ready for this full cup overflowing for us. Stable foundations. It's really hard to have stable foundations when you haven't done healing on some old foundations, right? And for some of you, you may be the father that needs to be doing the healing, right? It goes both ways. I just with the deck and I got a King of Swords. And you know, there are times that nothing, you know, you're not going to get the apology you wanted. You're not going to get the mending that you were hoping for. You can, if you say your truth, if you speak your truth in your heart, it can be healed still. And this is, for some of you, I'm hearing whose fathers have passed away. Maybe time to write a letter. Walk into this 2020, taking nothing more than the good and what served you from the past. It is time to truly let go. Wow. It is really time to truly let go of these things that have stabbed you. Okay? That which you cannot transmute into a higher level of energy, it is time to walk away from. Those swords that you can't put into your arsenal and you don't know where they go, that means that they're not yours. So why are you holding on to them? The Sagittarius season is about truly finding balance within ourselves, because something new is coming and we're ready to take this path. And that's a shiny new path, isn't it? There's something waiting for you there. If you're willing to do this work now, so that you can walk into this 2020, there's something waiting for you that you really can't conceive of. Spirit, compassion. And they asked me to put this 3 of Swords on compassion. Okay. They're also wanting to say for a few of you, there may be a brother situation for healing too. So this compassion, let's remember where we've hurt people too. Again, putting yourself in their shoes, right? A lot of 3s. A lot of that. Spirit, for compassion. 99 for compassion, which is 18, which is 9. It's like, I swear people wait for me to get on here to start texting me. Spirit, compassion. Yeah, for some of you out there, I want you to do a meditation and maybe really look at where you might be playing victim, right? It's easy to let it's easy to let an old story become something much larger, right, than when it was when you were a child, maybe. Take a fresh look at it. Remember how much power you actually hold in this situation, right? We see her here. She's not bound. No one's forcing her there. But she is blinded to something. And she's hurt. They're saying the choice is really yours, truly. You can stay like this. This is a choice. But what I would really suggest is you either making the choice to forgive or walk away. It is truly your choice. It is your path. It is your free will. What can you live with? You need to be comfortable in your own skin. You may not get what you want whenever you confront them. That's okay. Walk away. But action is needed. For some of you, action is needed. 33 viewers right now. For some of you, action is needed so that you can move forward into your 2020 with these swords where they belong, in your arsenal. And the ones that you don't need, shoot, leave them behind. So much more waiting for you. Another 3. That's Jesus talking today. So much more waiting for you. You're not walking in like this, right? You guys are doing the work, right? Sometimes amends need to be made. Beautiful. The Empress. Major Arcana number 3. 333. That's Jesus saying, what up? Okay. I want to read this, a little bit of it. Stay true and be in your power. Stay true and be in your power. Okay, it says here, you are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within you. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you so choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as the precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being. The flail and crook, often held by Osiris, are symbols of divine royalty and dominion. These symbols remind us that within we hold great dominion, spiritual authority, and freedom to be sovereign rulers of our own self. This does not mean we have to control life or others or even the environment around us, but it does give us complete and utter choice to become as spiritually awake, free, and self-determined as we wish to be, as well as providing us with complete choice as to what our values and actions will be in this lifetime. There is no permission required from anyone apart from yourself to be and live your own truth. There are many voices that will test you on the journey from illusory shackles of fear, loss, or abandonment that may, sorry, I'm losing my voice. Loss or abandonment. I've lost my part. That may hold you back or tempt you into giving your power away to others. You shall awaken from the testing into realization of spiritual independence from within. There's some things that few of you need to look at, okay? Whether that's writing a letter to a passed on loved one, or even writing a letter to someone that you know you do not want to speak to again. I know that there are circumstances where that is the case, and I understand. You know within yourself what right is for you, not for anybody else. What is right for you? What do you know for yourself? But there's something to be let go of. Something that is keeping you trapped when you hold the power. This is ugly work, my friends, and I know it, but gosh, you will feel so much better when you come through this, the balance that will infuse you, the power that will infuse you, and the gift waiting for you when you're complete. This card won't leave us alone, right? Here comes the sun. Do, 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 do. When you do this, make that decision. You rip that blindfold off and say, I'm looking at it. That's what this always reminds me of. She doesn't want to look at something. What do you not want to look at? What do you not want to look at? What needs to die? So that you can have your innocence back. So that you can have your passion back. Feeling like a kid again. The time is now to step into that lightning striking now. Okay? King of Pentacles again. He is better looking in this deck than any other. I love that bearskin rug and that eyebrow. He's like, come here, girl. Good looking man. Got some knee-high boots on. Stability. I'm going to finish it with this. This is at the bottom. This is a tarot card that's supported by Jesus Christ. Okay. The tarot card of 9 of September. It's beautiful. The eternal search for enlightenment. Cosmic egg. Okay, guys. I want to say I love you all so much. Your emails are so beautiful and amazing. Your support has been my cup overfloweth. Truly, truly, my cup overfloweth. Some of you, I read every single one of your emails and I do respond to all of them, but some of you, it may be a month and it may be a week. It takes me some time to get through them. I want you all to know that I am praying for each and every one of you. Every day I include my soul tribe in my prayers, on my full and new moon rituals. You have no idea how many of you are in there by name. I cannot tell you the you know, really, I don't even get that many bad comments, but when I do, it just doesn't even, it's nothing anymore, because we have so many amazing members that uplift. The comments are almost always amazing. And I even call them wannabe haters. It's like they're not even doing that good. Like somebody the other day called me a lesbo, and I was like, oh, do you know that that's, I mean, I'm not sure what, did you time travel here? Like that's not a insult anymore. And then what was it that someone else said to me the other day? Oh, I can't remember. Just some funny stuff, some weird stuff. Anyway, you know, I really have to thank YouTube for giving me a thicker skin. It really has. But I have it pretty lucky. You guys are all pretty amazing. I don't have people that comment like that on my channel usually. Anyway, sorry. So I am going to finish up the 2020 horoscopes finally. And I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch of online horoscope readings after that until the new year. Okay. So I'm going to finish up all my 2020s. It's not my plan as of now to do many more horoscope readings, because I'm actually putting my personal readings on sale. I have had so many emails saying they can't afford the readings, and that they would really, really, really like one before the new year. So I'm doing, on my 1 hours, I'm doing a 30% off sale. So my personal, like one-on-one video tarot readings are going to go down to $126 now. I think I have my schedule completely like fixed now. Veronica today, Wednesday, hopefully, Audrey, and then on Saturday, Sharon. And then maybe I need to get your sister scheduled. But next week I have availabilities still. So first come, first serve, you guys. I only do one personal reading a day. They are just too draining otherwise for me to do. And I want you guys to really get your money's worth. I know they're expensive. So if you are interested in that, all the information's below. You just have to email me. Just check out the description box below. Love and light to you guys. I don't know. I just kind of feel funny today. As you can tell, like I'm not myself, but I'm working on it. You guys send me some light and love. They say, don't waste your hate. Rather gather and create. Be of service. Be a sensible person. Use your words and don't be nervous. You can do this. You've got purpose. Find your medicine and use it. Love you, my soul tribe. Catch you flip side.